Yo, they call me Flo Joe Murphy. Cursing. Mr. Sutch'n Sutch has paid me an exorbitant amount of money to introduce to you the Bad Planet Mixtape.
Hello, somebody's there in a realm full of bodies blanketed by despair. Much obliged, the sky had a hold of my eyes. The others lay asleep and surrendered to demise. We've been waiting, battling your lives for the safety of the ones who live under black skies. Don't hate your ugly faces and your lazy native tongue, and the fact that your life revolves around the rays of the sun. The work won't be done. Hold your positions. Fuck the angry little rappers and cocky musicians and the brash decisions, the silly obligations to feel they should be hating on patrons of revelation. Wipe that shit off your face, turn around slow. Wipe that shit off your face, turn around slow. Let that shit go. Just let that shit go. Just let yourself go. We're far too strange, hard to recognize. And while feeling creeping up, I see the need to compromise. Anxious but patient, I guess this is more. In the mischief and chaos is what we're fighting for. Far too strange, hard to recognize. And while feeling creeping up, I see the need to compromise. Anxious but patient, I guess this is war. In the mischief and chaos is what we're fighting for.
That I came here with these folks. Technically, I'll be leaving with the same loads. It's like a task force of assholes and bastards looking for the cash flow of honey with the ass out. I'm taking mine hand over fist, waiting for a bitch to say, damn fool, your flow's a trip. Excuse my babbling, baby, a verse is speaking in bows, throwing emotions over you all like a preload of the catapult. I won't quit till it's 100% natural. You better sing my song like it's everything you asked for. As for the over-ambitious, already acting like they've acquired the traits. I'm appalled at your taste. Could grabbing your balls in my face. How long does it take for you to be done trying to emulate? We're totally authentic and infinitely promiscuous. What they're wondering on every honey on the premises.
I'm looking at the clock, wishing it would stop. I'm on a mission for a stage, won't be raided by the cops. The day after yesterday, I wish I had a stopwatch, but time keeps ticking like a hockey's chicken. Sickened if the story I told, just like a box, it folds up like toxic acidity. You can't get rid of me, so kick rocks to lividity. I'm ripping the soliloquy with a big talk. Ain't shit to me, a block in the negative energy like a centipede. I'm creeping along. The road is so steep, my feet hurt. The remedy, they never to get the best of me. They're taking a back seat today. I spent a whole week tweaking the game plan. Accelerate the hands, time ticks every time I pump my fist. Jump in the snake pit, never gonna quit. Brace for contact, you ready to take the hit?
When initiation kicks, composition compound. Proceed the mechanism, situation holding it down. You never get a second chance for what you failed to say. It's all written in a letter that I mailed away. When initiation kicks, composition compound. Proceed the mechanism, situation holding it down. You never get a second chance for what you failed to say. It's all written in a letter that I mailed away.
Yup, passing through the forest of the concrete trees, where everybody dies and their spirits roam free. You might wish you never made it if you came from out of town, where the sky and the ground remain safe and sound. Sickness is a trait that's waited far too long to make its way to the hearts of those that only know wrong. We make mistakes so the outlanders learn that they never need to take the extra step to feel the burn. Take it from us, people have never been special. Nobody caters to what you may consider sentimental. Just listen to the eye, watch the sounds of existence. When the land of animals that refuse to talk or listen. Mind your own thing until your head hurts. To trust a snake and have it take the value of your words. Situations like these and make a man lose his mind. Step into your head and rob the fucking place blind.
I need to bust out, and I believe myself. When I breathe, I see the time pass, never fast enough. My enemies behind my back like some handcuffs. They stacked up, but I smashed through like a Mack truck. Every time I bleed a plant in a seed, I can't leave it to the close. It's a beautiful song, I know it'll take a while. Feels like I'm on trial, thinking through the X-Files, switch up my style. I never believed the hype, cause they fight for their stripes. Flexing they might like a stick of dynamite. Not a trick, just a flame to the wick. Cause the game never quits, always caught up in it, swinging till the final minute. A lot of people go at it the wrong way, on a mission to get paid. They never listen to the waves, they're never taking the time to watch the sunset, changing their mind and then walk in the water line.
Give your boy room,
went and destroyed June. And you too could be the next natural born goon. Picking my teeth with my eye on some more food, with the charm that makes every single woman born swoon. Don't be sore, dude, I'm just speaking facts. Throw the kind of hooks that make your weak speech collapse. I'm a beast of raps, you produce decent tracks. Never been caught up meaning I released the traps. And now you got beef, well let me go and season that. Season after season, cover every single piece of map. Well, is there peace in rap? I'ma go find out, go and meditate on it like a high priest is mad. I'm the main feature fact, you're an understudy, an overconfident, untalented blunder buddy. With everyone going crazy, no wonder I'm fucking nutty. Your chick's got a fat ass, but she's butter ugly. Chillin' in America with my little blonde thing, wearing my crown and I ain't talking prom king. Check the jealousy that this little song bring. You keep on saying shit and I'ma show you one thing. You keep on saying shit and I'ma show you one thing. My grandma's tears of joy from above, they keep my long green. Something ain't right, maybe I got the wrong feeling. Ain't got 20/20, but I'm all seeing. Tie your shoes up if you wanna kick it. Bend you over backwards, line you up and stick it. If I'm just a dog, then it's inside me to sick it. Blood sucking motherfucker, I will punch your ticket. There's really no other well to every which wicked. Burning candle both ends, wintry wicked. I'm sadistic, guess I'ma wait for my karma. If payback's a bitch, I'ma practice sutra. Karma, make that Karma Sutra.
Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Check it. Yo. Bad planning mixes in, fuck the bullshit the fixes in. Spitting with intrinsics and dismembering the dissidents. Hit their vixens on some vinyl shit, get their spins into the simplistic shit they force their pretensions in. Like, this is good lyrics, I don't really think it were. I'm a king with words, that means everything I bring's absurd. From the rhymes I write to my stinking merch, run the gamut from G's to nerd. Got my people singing church, haha. Now, I don't think you're getting me. My Diddy's name is Pistol Pete, your chick near me, she kissing me. Can't get rid of me, really be. Get the cheeks hit like cheeks and blow out the back until it's rickety. Riddle me this, don't be afraid to use candid words. Is there any good on the expansive earth you can't observe? All I see is evil from executives to janitors. Ain't shit there the man is worth, he the bad planet's worst.
Catch me spitting to the masses, serving a fix. Unless you and your bitch click, be planted to pull a lick verbally. Most people in this world never heard of me, but I refrain to keep my hands clean of the dirty currency. It's no emergency, just a straight insurgency of rappers trying to power through like their name was Hercules. And that's a certainty, bad planted tyrant shit. The rest emitting garbage straight fucking the environment. Peace to my Santa Cruz heads, putting it down on hating motherfuckers, grabbing the mic and bound the drizz out. You catching offense if you know you try to bomb shit, but losing is a bitch. Fuck you and your guilty conscience. MCD the source in that full conclusion. Performed an intrusion on your favorite form of rap music. Shooting down dreams, straight blocking the kid's vision, just to make room for the primary omission.
On the dial tone, holes in my shoes shown. After the milestone, started when I was grown. Turn to the no home, living in the dead zone. From the past on road to the unknown. Uncomb, head back, I'm on back, rack back till I'm dumbstruck. Numb chucks, dumb fucks, up chuck, lung chucks. Sucked up, tore up, sucked in shoe bones, post on sleep, see concrete. concrete pillows and some asphalt beds. Looking for a place where I could rest my head. Fed up with the day cause the rest was dead. Mushroom edibles and just I'm fed. A quest of incredible mess with my head. It's all about the visuals. Fix up my eyelids. Roll through some mileage. Sleep I escape skid. Make no mistake. Live absorb my perspective like fly sketch so intrepidly. Poverty placed on the public property. Properly cropped within a cigarette butt frame. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I'll creep off into a beatbox. Leap off beat rocks and send like the heat off. Bonfires born for ciphers and blunt hits. Drunken guitar riffs and some things I do miss. Others I don't wear shoes soaked through. Chillers and cold shoes like bitter and cold will bite you into a frozen and numb blue. Heated a light true, escape from the dead of the night too. Cause the cold it don't like you, or at least the frost fucked with me. Shiver my bones and I'm rattling, jiggling like gelatin, my oh so slim skeleton. I guess I'm in the North Helens and the coffee it caught me and gave me some warmth. Reviving my spirit, it gave me support. My pack was so heavy, my voice was so hoarse. Crashed by the levee, it ain't no resort. Spiders and hippies run through the course of cobwebs, deer trails and train tracks to force. Leading to nowhere, but one time I flourished. Looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed. I was looking for a place where I could rest my head. Concrete pillows in the asphalt bed.
It's no better than the good, no worse than the bad. Being a part of a world that makes us people so sad. The irrational behavior, the regrets, the how could yous. Never seen the actual action of what they would do. People love to worry about the hate and prejudice, overlooking other faults due to higher intelligence. And all of it is great to live in a machine that multitasks as it laughs at the other living beings. Then again, we even laugh at ourselves. So how the hell could we even push each other to excel? I represent a shitty world that I accepted, but we should leave this place exactly how the gods left it. Weak in the knees, weak with disease. Weak people falling victim to keeping people pleased. To the low life, and all of us who live it just keep rolling out the highs and stay
Isn't it strange that human mankind goes distressed in the range? Pressure blown landmines captured in film train. Rest is still unchanged, stillness is sustained like nothing became. Acidic is a toxic brain, feeling this will never gain. Society stigmatized you all the same, creating a sense of a plastic shame, keeping us so fucking complacent and tame.
Fast the world turns, fast the world turned. I learned life was hell. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell.
Ranging from the mundane to the inane, changing from the insane to the insane, lost within a chain game, locked within the same game. Oh, how shame stains, American dream obtained. Just living drains the funds, drains the dream, drains the fun. Life wastes a ton, succumb to slices, cuts, and lacerations. This world seems compelled to spin like a carousel of hellishness, constantly stopping congestion and traffic has you flipping a bitch. Back to the point of opposite of finish, stuck never reaching your dreams' limits. Behind this life's pictured as a bag full of bullshit, reeling it seems to tighten, constrict. Let life options often oddly restrict. Endless days of conflict and the way it persists, never-ending worthless. Isn't it strange that frame of mankind goes distressed in the range? Pressure blown landmines captured in film screen. Rest is still unchanged, stillness is sustained like nothing became. Acidic is a toxic brain, feeling this will never gain. Society stigmatized you all the same, creating a sense of a plastic shame, keeping us so fucking complacent and tame.
It's no harder than the rest and no weirder than usual. Finger pointing, burning down straight to the cuticle. Whoever thought the simple life would be so musical, and using the who's and woes of every single moving Joe. Yes, I've switched the game so much that the playing field doesn't look the same, making my rules work until you look insane, where only a thick mind can cure the pain. Letting it get me down is like a 50-50. Some sweet, some sour, switching hour to hour. Necessity of power, but stripped so naked makes you see the bread in the oven that baked it. Any extra rope that you give me, I'll take it, because I know you're fueled by jealousy and hatred. And as the seesaw switches angles so viciously, I'm back to the bottom with the stress. Time to
Isn't it strange that a dream of mankind goes distressed in the range? Pressure blown, landmines captured in film. Strain rest is still unchanged. Stillness is sustained like nothing became. Acidic is a toxic rain. Feeling this will never gain. Society stigmatized you all the same, creating a sense of a plastic shame, keeping us so fucking complacent and tame.
My skin tone coincides with that of a bone. I can't judge. I know they're holding a grudge. I think it's about time that they step into my shoes and cross lines. A free fall with no parachute. They need to feel the weight of the world to get defeated by the soul depleted demon, the ripped curl. Believing in the media hype, making me wanna hurl. Taking a grain of sand and make it a pearl. Activate is not invincible, but he's unpredictable. Exceeding the limits if he goes like a ritual. I know you never seen it coming, nothing I can take a bomb and drumming in the sound booth. I am true summon. I approach the rap game a little different than most. Abusing both sides of the brain, and I gas modes when I see the need for change. You can't judge me based on my lack of fame.
Like I said, you better make it. You better make it count, son. You better make it count. I'm gonna tell you right now. If it ain't gonna count, you're gonna be done.
Yo, what the fuck happened? These days were great. Now with the circus with the deadly fate. Go play the haters with the grip of skrill. Contaminating the water with the lack of skill. Don't drink from the stream, it'll change your life. Make a motherfucker think these views are right. 86, 87, 88 was clean. Depth to a message and a wholesome scene. Beats made people bounce, production was deep. Now this whack shit puts my ass to sleep. Now MCs are less fact, more fiction. Mix a lot rapped about buttermilk biscuits. Stuck in a leaf where the core is warm. Fuck making a front just to seem less poor. Days go by, shit gets obscene. Keep finding a way to get out the routine. What if your life was on the line? No food, no shelter, no beats, no rhymes. Steadily falling, no chance to climb. Look at the inside and please just shine. What if your life was on the line? No food, no shelter, no beats, no rhymes. Steadily falling, no chance to climb. Look at the inside and please just shine.
400 rims on 100 rides with a whole lot of front and a bunch of lies. Try to hide behind the insecure pinpoint pain that leaks out from inside your eyes. Remember when I saw a message? No dumb or guessless answers to questions. Used to be fine to have imperfection. Public enemy bumping at the intersection. Trash brainwashes, even the pure ones. No fist fight, gotta secure guns. All the domain, it ain't even yours. Don't sell your album, no future secure. Now sit down, check the timeline out. Around the early 90s, quality went south. No insight, now I'm filled with doubt. I don't even know if I want any clout.
What if your life was on the line? No food, no shelter, no beats, no rhymes. Steadily falling, no chance to climb. Look at the inside and please just shine. What if your life was on the line? No food, no shelter, no beats, no rhymes. Steadily falling, no chance to climb. Look at the inside and please just shine.
Leave it to mind that I find lines across the minds. Never knew industry would be so kind of cry. How we gonna relate to bitch whips or rides? Affiliated with goons, so moved by pride. Give me a claim for you to fall upon. Stoop to your shame, never not at all. Yo, claim to the fame, never change a thing. Still stuck on the stage trying to make a name. I was told caliber, don't be careless. Be better than the bad planet, rest or perish. Burn each other up by their own demerits. This is the time we're supposed to cherish. Rebel we believe like a bunch of terrorists. When I hear music, I wanna feel the words. Somebody here must have struck a nerve. So we started moving, we felt the urge.
What if your life was on the line? No food, no shelter, no beats, no rhymes. Steadily falling, no chance to climb. Look at the inside and please just shine. What if your life was on the line? No food, no shelter, no beats, no rhymes. Steadily falling, no chance to climb. Look at the inside and please just shine.
Pussy, 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 pussy.
The field talk, real talk.
You know who it is.
Some claim to be hotter than the sun. All I see is cold stares. Some are rusty, don't dare. Mattress tags won't tear. Sorry, had to go there. Tension is thick like jello. Cut it with my spoon, consume, and then I let go. That's for the trash, that's for the sink. Half-ass on the mic, no ass on the beat. Hunched over desk, closed fist start clenched with a flow colder than sleeping on a park bench. Touching subjects that would make your girl's heart wrench. Then bring it back to parties over a large fence. Hard to miss like car dents. Carve and spit the hard shit. Ball your bricks from my strip without my record tarnished. Drop a dime to sergeants. Badge, this is nothing. Short flashing lights in my eyes, it's disgusting. Go play in streets and get your kicks dusty. Basically, if I bounce and don't say peace, they get touched. Say hey to the boss that police wanna watch. Say hey to the blocks and the girls on my jock. Say hey to the heads that stay up on my music. Good looking on the choice. Say hey while I'm moving. Say hey to the boss that police wanna watch. Say hey to the blocks and the girls on my jock. Say hey to the heads that stay up on my music. Good looking on the choice. Say hey while I'm moving. And there he goes, the skinny kid with gaudy flows. Ever since he got powder up his nose, who cares what's exposed? Wearing those fuck me clothes, who wanna just be gross? Still catch me looking at the ass of busty hoes. It must be those wrinkled like the thin sheets he pushes. Strings weaks to cushions, fall back beat mistooken. All act sweet like schnookums, act up then we book 'em. So for the love, I never front on that. It's like emo music, trying to put a front on rap. Be there to pick her up after I'm done on laps. Come and attack this bond, you're gonna get fall on tax. I'll be there on the lawn while you yawn and read the news. Two-faced razor blade dude abusing beats like you. And true to heat is new, global war and meet your crew. Bad planet peeking through the bushes and leaves you skewed. Say hey to the boss that police wanna watch. Say hey to the blocks and the girls on my jock. Say hey to the heads that stay up on my music. Good looking on the choice. Say hey while I'm moving. Say hey to the boss that police wanna watch. Say hey to the blocks and the girls on my jock. Say hey to the heads that stay up on my music. Good looking on the choice. Say hey while I'm moving. Go crack a can like I go crack a head. Swam back to land when I was too tired to tread. Said hey to the schools and the crowd and the crow. Said hey to the peace that any child would know. Said hey to the battle. Said hi to the star. Said hey to the liquor. Said hi to the bar. Said hey to the old me, put my game straight. Say if you know we eating off the same plate. And
It's a bad plan of music. Bad planet. MCs wanna compete with me, but they get choked up like an allergy. The bad planet family, but the galaxy. Lyrical mastery back in the casualties. That's blasphemy to think nationally. Televised MCs are the cream of the crop. Oh, something out. They got less skills than a bag of rocks. Talking as deep in it's my profession for 7 years, but it still got questions, beg corrections. Dissections, lost in the maze of the cause of infection. Then out for the positive. I got the vaccine, something had to give like a laxative. They break it the next for the record execs, what a laugh it is. I've seen it before, but it's not the end. Y'all get burned out like oxygen in a tight situation. Lacking the patience, ask what it takes to break the federation, activate. Believe in the faith, get a demon, elevate. Ball but in my state, up another level to the highest rate. Taking the first step, open the gate.
And the prison cells are perfect place for canvas wall expressionism tests. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises kept. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises kept. And the prison cells are perfect place for canvas wall expressionism tests. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises kept. Empty promises kept. Promises kept.
Make the laws you need, I plead, throw us in the box. Leave it to the streets will keep the beat with locks. The kids will write the names with the chalk that outline the cops. People cry for help, asking when will the violence stops. When it rains and pours, drops like 1,000 little sneers. Some will try to weather the storm, staying there instead. Waiting for an active God like he really cares. Soon we'll have the paper, but our ink will be our tears. Hiding even our music and everything that we hold dear. We'll beat upon the table and we'll stand upon the chairs. Making signs with our hands for those who are repaired. Come to make a mark when our expressions are declared. We've maintained enough to make claim upon the earth we dwell. Hoping to sustain a message if we ever catch ya. In which case we'll use the chains to whip and hear the screams. And spit our God-forbidden flows with pauses in between.
And the prison cells are perfect place for canvas wall expressionism tests. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises kept. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises kept. smirking, empty promises can't. Empty promises can't. Promises can't.
The chain link fence still has souls that can't be seen. The apartheid wall still can hold a hot dance street. A steel frame cage won't fit close, there is a key. Shackles on the legs can always rattle at a beat. Lock me in a culture pushing money and defeat. Keep it through the pavement when we're running incomplete. Locked within a system sculpting what we have to be. Writing out a statement stating how I cannot breathe. Sit upon the sidewalk wheezing till I catch my breath. Chalk right on the curb, what's observed and what's expressed. Impressions will be surely in between the life and death. And when they try to censor what is mentioned by arrest, take away the mic walls and shout till we are heard. If they're taped upon our mouths, then the pen will be the cure. For the ailments of our silence, we'll scribble and observe. Cut off all our fingers and we'll dance out all the words.
Let the prison cells a perfect place for canvas wall expressionism tests. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises can't. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises can't. Let the prison cells a perfect place for canvas wall expressionism tests. Freedom with the smirk and empty promises can't. Empty promises can't. Promises can't.
That whole palm box fell and shed its needles. Formed by spots that fed the dream and nursed the evil. Piped in the sewer, sent the faces, fed the people. Killed off slow with no remorse or means to equal. Slope gets steep and heels start to slip. Formed by the teeth to bit the skin apart the trip. No one can show you who the real target is. Mixed with the feeling of being left harvested. Reap for your benefits, left for your flaws. Find insignificance to be the trouble's cause. With the floating fingertips you point out the pause. Rewind the tape to see what was in his pause. And if the walls fall then the freedom will be blinded. Different set of rules to continue on the grinding. Left, right, left, no time to catch thine breath. Wipe the sweat from the swine, red line, then I jet.
Breaker, 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 1-9. Breaker, 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 1-9. Breaker, 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 1-9. Breaker, 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 1-9. I watched this bitch in the behind with the silver shine. Cause she thought she was fine. She winked at me, I thought it was fine. This nigga pouting, this hoe is mine.
Never been the type to bullshit on the mic. Cause every line that I write is a rhyme of my life. But for the rest of the demographic trying to fight, they take advantage of me. It's all lies upon lies. So if I roll through like dice upon dice and see fire in my eyes like you're fighting with Tyson. No jokes about fighting cause I'm serious as cancer. Crumbling your brain while you're smoking outright. Throwing out lives like pennies on the dollar. You should take some fucking notes cause you're sitting with a scholar. Don't mean to be solemn but my conscience is calling. And I can't relax my mind cause this nonsense has gotten way beyond the ashy, the flashy on the rap sheet. Moral convictions get the backseat to the cashy. And if you got a big car, I'm not speaking on that. I'm saying ethical people ain't releasing no rap. So if you floss and roll with your rims and hoes, that's fine. I just feel different though. You know. Yeah. So if you floss and roll with your rims and hoes, that's fine. I just feel different though, you know. Bitch.
Come again, son.
I wouldn't say I don't miss the familiar shit. The connection of the lips and the sexual fix. And it seems as though life was a constant dead spread. And it was all based on the simplicity of what I said. What I had to say was miles away from what I wished for. Or so I thought until I returned to solitude with no remorse. The main course is back to booze and cigarettes. Makes me reminisce about when life was at its best. Yo, I kick it with my crew, no periods, no nagging. No thinking twice about the shit that needs to happen. Now my CD changer contains all my favorite shit. I can stretch across the whole bed without hearing any lip. No obligations to take the route down south. No sitting through the pain of what our fight's all about. But best of all, my life is taking a turn to ease. Quit that full-time job and rediscovered inner peace.
And it all comes down to the who, what, when, how. Never picture life as being as sweet as it is now. Cause what I say is what I say. Never meant to be so rude, but it should stay that way.
slammed it right in my face. Thought she put me right in my place, but I went to the bottom of our chalk line when I erased. Yeah, the tingles up my spine this time have been replaced. Something great, then mistake kindness for weakness, just for heaven's sake. I'ma miss the subtle feeling of secure, a pure type of taint that always wants to combat the cure. First time rapping my verse, I had to be hers. Free time doesn't cost a penny, now I'll be reimbursed. The silver line outshines the sun rays, and some days are harder than others. Long as I see someone's face, then I'm not under runways. Heavy air traffic took the spin off the tires and replaced all the tragic. What I said is on the steps, walked over, forgotten, fighting for years just to make it, just to give up my spot when they say that cookie crumbles. Well, I brushed off my chip. All in all, I gained a life instead of lost my shit.
And it all comes down to the who, what, when, how. Never picture life would be as sweet as it is now, cause what I say is what I say. Never meant to be so rude, but it should stay that way. And it all comes down to the who, what, when, how. Never picture life would be as sweet as it is now, cause what I say is what I say. Never meant to be so rude, but it should stay that way.
I've been down in the mud, but get up as quick as cholesterol. The fat kids when the diet's out of practice, I slide out and back stick while you're in traffic. Intertwine the web by dinner time and never fry the static. It's all in what you make it. You take the lemons and make lemonade, or take that fly girl and make it naked. Make every mark you make sacred. Don't take 5, take 6. Take a mental picture of the look on their face and save it. Nothing's as good as self-satisfaction when all that's understood is how to fend for self with action. But from the enemy asking why they try to stab you back, when they open their heart and spill their guts, gather it up, attack him. If they're there to suffocate your growth, love to hate to show love. But these faking shows elevate and show enough to take the fake and make them gross. Slake the marks and never vacate the place once they make the blows. Carpe diem, take advantage when I say you make the best out of the worst and turn that life into work. Put it on my mind, constantly repeat them. It's carpe diem, bitch. I carpe diem, take advantages when I say you make the best out of the worst, turn your life into work. Put it on my mic, constantly repeat them. It's carpe diem, bitch. I flip the coin, watch. It tumbles in the air, fumbles, and then it flops. Rattles on the table with an eagle looking at me. See no evil, but hear it in the shit. These people rapping, put words down to keep me sane, simple and happy. Life passes too quick to listen or watch for the caption. Takes me back to making the best when taking a taxi. I guess the good and bad is my fatal attraction. I carpe diem, take advantage when I say I make the best out of the worst and turn that life into work. Put it on my mic, constantly repeat them. It's carpe diem, bitch. I carpe diem, take advantages when I say you make the best out of the worst, turn your life into work. Put it on my mic, constantly repeat them. It's carpe diem, bitch. Got your predeterminated pixels pointing out the path, fooling all the other drones and hacks. Cracked out on staff, never backed out to ass a cop plea. Undrop me, but drop nigga in your sternum when you advance on my property. And I still make the best of the hate and the stress. Built a bonfire, create the steam of my American dream. Compared to the greed I've seen, not scared of the thieves that scheme. That's one of the 3 to speak out of terms and be set free. Yeah, seeing fault in others makes me cocky. My army is the best, oppressed blade the body. Make a raid when earth takes the sun and makes the shade concave. The ground your camp is on with my blaze brigade. And so the moral goes, there isn't one for your horny toes. Stick your dick in the first disease infested glory hole. I took my dirt and mud and made myself a castle. You took your parents' loot, made for me a bigger hassle. I carpe diem, take advantages when I say you make the best out of the worst, turn your life into work. Put it on my mic, constantly repeat them. It's carpe diem, bitch. I carpe diem, take advantages when I say you make the best out of the worst, turn your life into work. Put it on my mic, constantly repeat them. It's carpe diem, bitch.
Here's something people don't talk about anymore. Real dark diarrhea.
Come again, son.
You know what I'm talking about? The black shit. Shit. Kind of thing you show your boss so you can leave work early.
Look at this shit. Look at that shit. Look at it. Oh!
Hey, buddy. I I wish someone would hit you over the head with them clubs and pull a hit and run on you with them cars you love. Close the casket with that stupid attire of faulty fame after cutting off your air supply with them godforsaken chains. I've had my hands in the dirt for quite some time, and there is no room for overnight stars that don't shine. I've been watching bullets fly by continuously, inert to personal virtues and committed to these, definitively etched in text and translated to vibrations that travel and cause audible complications. I can't believe the world has such a grip on its nuts. I know I'm not the only one who'd rather save 16 bucks. Round the pavement with your feet, don't forget to grind your teeth, bumping and grinding with life and death and spread the word with free speech. Wake up and grind, brother.
There ain't no myth. And if you don't know, now you know.
I wish you get frostbite with your cold method of action and get your heart broken with your love for company patents. Stab you in the back enthusiastically with loyalty, soaking in the filth while you sit up in them soiled seats. I've had my hands in the dirt for half a decade, and there's no room for people who ain't got their shit straight. Blood, sweat, and tears for way less than it's worth. Robotic, hypnotic ways to keep your staff alert and send away all your mercy in thin white envelopes. Mope around the house and go to work completely broke now. You and the world are always at each other's throats, all while you try to impress the suit-clad ghosts. Ground the pavement with your feet, don't forget to grind your teeth, bumping and grinding with life and death and spread the word with free speech. Wake up and grind, rubber.
What? And if you don't know, now you know.
I wish somebody would poison the food up in your rat race and take the money you run after waving it in your fat face. Make a roadblock in the spot you travel to stop us. Slap a sticker on the heads of those you cannot trust. I've had my hands on the dirt for my whole life, and there's no room for twisted shits begging to take a bite. Every man for himself, people falling down frequently. No love, no respect, not a shred of decency. But I don't mind, I feel the heat on a daily basis. Still breathing by nightfall and wake up to the fragrance. And always keep in mind that beasts were created equal. God made dirt, and dirt kills people.
Time to pick the system like dead prez. I'm hip-hop from the head to the socks. Watch as adrenaline tops till you never recover. Full of mescaline shots, no intervention crack. I'm spitting the best when I rock. Pardon my inquisition, y'all never been hot. You're legal, a registered pistol, not ever been shot. At best you get caught, I'm like Esco with the best blow. Control meddling cops till you get pressure to stop. You wanna be measuring cock, the best you're a twat. If you step in the talk, you end up in medical cots. Make sure you get the message from the lesson I dropped. I rock the blessed on the block. From Bed-Stuy to Boston, the west side of Compton. Take the next flight to Auckland just to prove that I'm popping you. Next guy accosting you when that Charles Bronson gets depressing and popping. MCs with a death wish play dead like a possum.
That's how they do it.
Bitch.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. They have fruit trees and vegetable trees. That's where fruit and vegetable comes. We need the food because it's food and stuff. And organic food is good also.
Neuromancer, rhyme chanter, word enhancer, brain dead, bent to bash a tab of your brain's mainframe. So suggestive of seed implant, verbal expressions and personifications of all of this. Visualize as many scatter bits of energy, molecules and atoms all together in serenity. Fused in the human form, viewed as a human torn, it grew in his life was scored and grew to write and perform. And his name was SMF. I emote into your eyes, then I sonically lobotomize, leave you institutionalized without a clue it's still alive. But only if you can't survive the sound waves of shout. Cause indiscreetly I unsheath these rhymes and speak fine. Slice through sinew and weak minds, cut right in you, defeat swine. Blast you like antique mines from old battlefields that you can't sweep fine to a vocal explosion when I speak.
If I was gangster, I would have already put one in your head, but I'm not, so I'll take a different approach on homicide instead. Not the type to fight, but I can picture being livid, pissed enough to break bones and reduce the flow of liquid. Crimson is the accent that complements wrath. I'll never reach the point of trekking down that particular path. I picture violent things and death a little too much, but it keeps me on my toes and aware of snakes and such. This room is an artist's tomb filled with nice fumes, windows and bad views. We create and share news. Outside the front door is the sun beating porch. The cement has deep pores from footsteps and passing storms. The streets are high pressured veins with narrow frames, holding high power vessels burning on pure rage. You don't want to be heard, and that's awfully strange because everyone else in this shit is trying to make a name.
From the molten the center, out from the core to the outer limits, oxygen where the sky soar. Your norm is black and white or underexposed, not enough light. This globe is full of color, right? Fully saturated, blinding heat with too much bright. Like no other, it's a sight to see. So
I'm so sick you can't compare to this vomit. It makes up meshing four elements and anomalies picked up from underground oceans underneath tectonic plates, filled with devotion to SM58s, and so hot we're inducing tremors and earthquakes. All while emotion, heat we're evoking, fissures from war shakes and mountains this earth makes. Good Lord, what's that?
Yeah.
Bad planet.
Good Lord,
Yeah.
what's that?
Bad planet.
Good Lord, good Lord.
Yeah.
Bad planet.
Yeah.
Bad planet. Bad planet.
Beautiful, singular, cylindrical body, cynical, biblical, shots to my hobby, literal pinnacle, picking through the bitter feud, kicking it under this tree looking for littered food. If my Lord blesses me, maybe I will make it, rotten to this world, drenched in blood naked, hope to leave with my smokes tucked in sleeves, stoked in tobacco, inhale, throat and breathe, her tactics played like deadly games, set in a stone with the throne that she laid, cape that draped like the sun in its rays, played like a saint then created the change. I live my soul, maintain control. Before the books close, I will leave the stain in folds, combined with my name written in bold. A ribbon in the sky to a twinkle in my eye.
Through the eyes of the lenses, we see the life. Bend to the endless cycle to see the light. Debate when we're hated, to throw in the cape. When being a superhero means you have to cave in. Through the eyes of the lenses, we see the life. Bend to the endless cycle to see the light. Debate when we're hated, to throw in the cape. When being a superhero means you have to cave in.
Sprinkle with evil, sea full of people. Tight grip on this mic shit, deceitful. Necessity chemically reacts with survival. On a tribal level or wherever signs are vital. Place on a bad map with a sad recap. Is it cause it's crap that flowing's got a bad rap? Or could it be the infeasible scenario? Everybody's dreaming the scheme has gotten very close. It runs our lives, becomes our eyes. Tells us to connect and then shuns our wives. I could never quite let music out my soul, because speaking alone has never had me lifted on a whole. Addicted to entertainment and being famous, hooked on production and its arrangement. When this brick house collapses on my body, don't say I didn't make a life out of a hobby.
Through the eyes of the lenses, we see the life. Bend to the endless cycle to see the light. Debate when we're hated, to throw in the cape. When being a superhero means you have to cave in. Through the eyes of the lenses, we see the life. Bend to the endless cycle to see the light. Debate when we're hated, to throw in the cape. When being a superhero means you have to cave in.
It's a game of preparation, 50% creation. Verbal tactics attached to connotation. Let's not forget hesitation, in fact, and slipping off the tracks when the mind is out of whack. Confidence is dope, especially a large dose is a sidetrack. Time lapse, lines out of focus. It's better to finish on a positive note. Never start pessimistic, regretting words you spoke. Choking on thoughts, the adrenaline rush. Telling stupid jokes to keep the conversation up. Laughter's the leading factor in the conclusion. Keeps the interaction alive with amusement. I trip about the people that I meet when on the grind, and how individuals seem to coincide. Shut the windows before I turn the lights off, then open up shop just to start again from the top.
A piece of conversation and some eye contact. Enveloped in the moment we as humans react.
Aggravated and calm, smile, sweaty palms. Fractions of interactions as people move along.
Every second gone, let's not catch it in the spoken sound. Might as well preserve a word, your mind is open now.
Statements, expressions, carefully asked questions spark the life of any first impression.
Never felt the need to know these souls at all. Sometimes just a glance in, passing on. See chances, wisdom, so I'm latching on. Cause knowledge is power, regardless of where it comes from. Even the bums I meet on these streets that don't clean their teeth and spit when they speak can lay a red carpet at your feet. Even if this face I see doesn't clean its pores, I'm making conscious effort not to judge the source. And of course, just a fool that always says too much. Wise man's posted to see what's up. Every gray hair you grow upon your head is knowledge to pass on before you're dead. And I believe my brain must have a lead, cause my headline is starting to recede. But I keep an open mind for the knowledge that I seek, cause I believe that I might be reached.
A piece of conversation and some eye contact. Enveloped in the moment we as humans react.
Aggravated and calm, smile, sweaty palms. Fractions of interactions as people move along.
Every second gone, let's not catch it in the spoken sound. Might as well preserve a word, your mind is open now.
Statements, expressions, carefully asked questions spark the life of any first impression.
When you smoke pot, you get the munchies. You know that?
Nah, you go to 7-Eleven. I get some munchies, I get some Skittles, I get something to drink, because I got the munchies. I've been smoking dope, I got the munchies.
And the full eclipse fuses with the grain of light. Confused with the pain I spit, determined never to shame the mic. Correct the scheme when we lift the brush, never to paint it twice. When we brought the shit together, haters through a rain of ice. It's a celebration, you're invited, check your pettiness at the door. Never confuse our readiness with the steadiness of that we saw. Once we kiss the heavens with the heavenly shit that we implore. Never getting it out of your system, instead you're steadily screaming more. Go ahead, I'm up a CD in your neck, you start to break. Distant in the world, you're gonna need a fucking parking place. Cracking your planet like an egg when we hump for breakfast. Carve out our set and slice opponents off our checklist. First we soil your wallets, baller style, and then we spin it. Knuckle fucks, volume 2 is gonna leave the rest offended. So stick that grin on your face the best you can pretend it. And try not to talk so much shit when the song is ended.
The clock ticks down to its very last moment.
The bad planet suffocates its very last opponent.
Dedicated to those that we've left exposed
to the elements of this planet tends to impose.
As the clock ticks down to its very last moment.
The bad planet suffocates its very last opponent.
Dedicated to those that we've left exposed
to the elements of this planet tends to impose.
It's the bad planet, emphatically the haters can't stand it. So tragically they're painting themselves into the plastic. We raided the scene in 20 years called its classic. We're raising the beam, another failed attempt disastrous. We taking action against the cones of building a fence that separates the other guys from their common sense. It's not impossible to break the defense, but highly probable they're holding their breath until the sun sets. We signed up on the dotted line, we're highly fortified. The other side is mortified, they were sharper than a porcupine. We severed across the false divide, breaking it down like turpentine. We're looking to make it a habit of pulling a rabbit out of a hat. We scratching the surface on a mission with a purpose. Allergic reactions converging on the masses. The furnace turned up, accelerate my status. So infinite the bad planet spins on its axis.
If people like to buy the real shit, then I'd be rich. But it seems the people like the bullshit. What a bitch. The business is fixed, but it's broken if you ask me. If you need a mask to do your task, then go ahead and pass me. For real, B&B? Yes, precisely, exactly. I might be the last B you see before you D-E-F-G. Unexpectedly, you're checking me. This is my recipe. The rest of me, you'll find me sprinkled on her buns like sesame. This girl's a cutie and I'm a booty man. God must be blessing me, but simultaneously testing me. This music's a disease and it's infecting me. Obsessively intolerant of who's a baller and hooting and hollering. It's not a game to me, it's plain to see. So many are wandering aimlessly and then it came to me. It's all so simple, I should be dropping these tracks too. This shit is permanent, everlasting like tattoos.
Clock ticks down to its very last moment.
The bad planet suffocates its very last opponent.
Dedicated to those that we've left exposed
to the elements that this planet tends to impose.
As the clock ticks down to its very last moment.
The bad planet suffocates its very last opponent.
Dedicated to those that we've left exposed
to the elements that this planet tends to impose.
Never the one to showboat or make a mark on a totem pole. Unable to sympathize, so excuse us if we seem cold. Friends or enemies, depending on what that last joint did. Ripping landscapes till you're puking disappointment. If I could stop this look that's painted upon the globe's dome, I wouldn't have a proper camp that I could really call home. Yo, face, what did you say about the patience of the haters? If you really can't stand it, then sit down, player. It's a goddamn mess, an unbearable test. A rabid, hungry MCs reaching for the nearest breast. I can't believe a bunch of level-headed people formed a mob. The excess, knuckle fucks, DI, and global slobs. We're the all my local inhabitants and bad planet dwellers. The nuclear winter's coming, so don't forget to grab your sweater. What you've heard is for professionals with the theme. Be sure to come again and check the whole 13. As the clock ticks down to its very last moment.
The bad planet suffocates its very last opponent.
Dedicated to those that we've left exposed
to the elements that this planet tends to impose.
As the clock ticks down to its very last moment.
The bad planet suffocates its very last opponent.
Dedicated to those that we've left exposed
to the elements that this planet tends to impose.
Like I said, you better make it count, son. You better make it count. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if it ain't gonna count, you're gonna be done.
Let's make it easy, Chiefs. Let's not confuse those things to the utmost. Your love notes are cutthroat, and a grin above your chin shakes my bones. Your tone I don't condone, cause that's the kind of bitch that's attitude your mama should've convinced you to leave at home. I've gone, I've grown to keep up with the Joneses, and everybody knows it. Like sticking up your noses like your shit smells like roses. Now excuse me if somehow I've impeded your step. I guess that's what I get for sticking out my fucking neck. I'm out of my mind with all due respect, working my grind just to get my check. It all hurts in due time. With a little bit of sweat, I'll probably take the perks of lying over the consequences of not telling the truth. I'll look for the sign after I smoke that fucking root. Close my eyes and groove to the tune. Leave this world just to be with you. So high and mighty, nothing will do. I've taken a second to share a minute or two and still can't get your whole heart, or at least a little part I wanted you to share so I could consume. Simple man, yes I am. Shoes on 2 feet, still trying to find what I need. 2 eyes and 1 mouth, targeted and then I find speech. 1 heart and 1 love, some harps up in the sky still. Silver lining on the clouds, which I'm trying to find still. Box of briefs, a loss of cells in the center of my movements. From 1 too many hits off of that chronic, I consume it. A lost soul in his music, a few friends and a fam. A change of face when I disgrace and cheers I take into the slam. So here I am, baby girl, you can love me or leave me. A bugged out Gemini that doesn't turn on his TV. A few cases of sicknesses from colds down to VD. Reading billboards before books for the facts that I'm receiving. And I don't hear what I don't agree with, don't see it and I don't believe it. Don't believe love exists because it breaks before the zenith. From clean hits to still grips on notepads I throw back. Take 1 shot for my lost past and 1 for my dear old dad.
Can we wrap this bitch up and get out of here, man? The game's on.
Go the hell on.